Was it recording the whole time?
Potato squares.
And it depends on how many
the red light
potatoes
was
you
on
like
before.
in your soup too.
Well, I didn't
Should
know you
I
didn't
write
turn it on.
potato squares?
You handed it to me.
You can write peel and cut the
Sorry.
potatoes.
A DIC.
It went on standby because it wasn't being used.
I don't know.
What's that?
Can you record nothing?
Oh,
Peel.
And cut.
boy, this is hard work.
Peel and cut what?
Potatoes.
Potatoes, yeah.
A lot of work making that soup.
I'll trade you genealogy book for some soup.
There is no potatoes in the
It
restaurant.
depends. Do
Because this
you
is the
like a
first
lot
time
of
we're putting
potatoes in your
potatoes in.
soup or not?
You're just now adding potatoes, yeah.
So I cut a good sized
P-O-T.
bowl like your smaller soup
Pot?
bowls. Just
A-T.
heaped with cut up potatoes.
Oh. E-S. That makes it more than one.
And then I didn't have to because the mixed vegetables have carrots in them. But I had so many carrots that I needed to use up too. So I peeled,
Wait.
I cut up
Stop.
some
Daniel,
those
don't write it
small carrots that you buy in packages. I had a lot of them. And
Oh, yeah, yep.
I cut some more carrots
Okay,
in.
after the word potatoes, right, and carrots.
You
You can do it right below it on
You
the
can
second
use
line.
that or not depending on
Yep.
what you like.
If you want to add more carrots, this is the time to
Let's
add
go
them.
carrots.
C-A-R-R.
And I just use those small carrots you buy
OTS.
in little bags.
Yeah, the baby carrots. Okay, he's ready for step number 9. He's got his potatoes and carrots in his soup. When do you add the cabbage?
And then the last thing I put
The
in
last
is
thing.
the cabbage. And I cut that up in square pieces too.
A whole head?
I used a half a
Okay.
head today.
Half?
That cabbage really disintegrates more or less to say.
Yeah, right.
It
1/2.
doesn't show up too much.
It withers, right. It withers.
It
Just like when
wi-
you make
it-
coleslaw.
yeah.
It withers and shrinks
It
down.
withers.
That means 1/2.
And
That
that's
means
it.
1/2.
And then you boil it
Two?
at a medium.
No, that's right. That's exactly right.
Is that two?
Yep, that's a two.
That's 1/2. 1/2 means 1/2.
So it looks like a Z.
Okay,
It
well,
does.
then you can rewrite
He's
that
got
if
it
you
fixed.
need to.
So 1/2 chopped cabbage.
And that's it. And then of course you
Yeah, I
add
got it.
salt and pepper again to your soup, but the boy not too much because you can always finish it using it at the table instead of getting too much.
Let's go.
C-A-B. Another B. A-G-E.
I need to use my hand a lot.
And do you need to write chopped, or will you just know you're supposed to chop it because you're not going to put this
Yeah.
big thing of cabbage in it? You'll just know it. Okay. And then number 10, she said boil.
Boil over
Right.
what?
Boil over.
Boil till everything's tender.
Till your potatoes get soft and your carrots get soft. So write down boil. How do you think you spell boil?
And if you know you boiled your soup enough, test your piece of the cubed meat and see if it's tender.
Okay. We'll have to remember that. That's a lot to write. Just put a dot on top of your, yeah, and then erase your E and add your L. Good fixing. Boil until, U-N-T-I-L.
Can you write something so...
You're getting tired of writing? Rachel's going to help. Your brain's hurting? Okay,
My
Rachel can help.
brain is going to mush.
Boil until meat and vegetables are tender.
Do you think you can cook soup now?
Yep.
Do you think you sell it for $300?
We...
Worse than Grandma cut of that. Since she gave you the recipe.
Oh, but we are actually gonna, if we actually do sell it, I would say about
I think like $4 a bowl is reasonable.
Yep.
Any more than that, people are like, that's too much money.
Yeah, but I was thinking some
And
restaurants.
you can make a big as batch as you want to, or a smaller batch.
I was thinking while I was saying that because I was thinking of people at restaurants sometimes get very pricey and they do that. That's what I was saying.
I didn't have room on that.
$3.
And I have some of that stuff.
I love you, Amanda.
Now, you need
I
to
love
tell
you too,
you need to tell the camera why this soup is so delicious. Because you told me all about why that. Why did you tell me? How does Grandma make that soup that makes it so delicious?
Grandma made the soup so delicious is because of her love. That's why.
You should hug Grandma. She's
Yeah,
the one that
she's
got
the one
the
that made the
recipe.
soup.
I was gonna hug everyone.
Oh, hug everyone. Because we all ate. We got soup in us.
'Cause we all-
Mommy.
Oh, did you get enough soup?
Yes.
Because I'm sure there's more left.
You know what you could do? You could ask Grandma if you could have some more tomorrow.
Okay.
And look at him. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
For supper tomorrow?
You know what I'm gonna feed you for supper? Or should I tell you? Something you might like.
Marie, I know.
Have you ever eaten buffalo burgers? Well, we're gonna have buffalo burgers.
You think you can handle it? If you got enough ketchup, anything can be eaten. tell great grandma what you told the lady at the restaurant for lunch today. That lady was puzzled.
What? What did you tell her?
You were asking for some of your favorite things for lunch. Well, they had a garden salad. And he said, well, what kind of lettuce is it? Because he likes spinach.
Oh,
And so she said, no, we don't have any spinach in our salad. Then tell her what you said.
I said, oh, I like lima beans too. And she said, wow, nobody likes those things. And I said, and I like
Green beans.
green beans. And she's like, wow. And she said, you're weird. I said, I know that.
She said you should be in the Guinness Book of World
Yeah.
Records for a kid that likes to eat stuff other kids don't like to eat.
Like to eat nasty stuff, which I don't know why people call it nasty anyway.
You love lima beans, don't you? You could put lima beans in your vegetable soup. If that's something you love,
yeah.
you can
You know,
add them in.
I have added beans to my soup already too. I thought, oh, beans would taste good in that soup, and I've done that too. I tried different things, you know.
You can put. Didn't you say you could about put every vegetable in the soup?
Vegetables? Well, yeah, I put our vegetables in the soup.
Have you ever put a wild chestnut in it?
Water chestnut.
No, I haven't.
We
You
put-
should try
we
that
put
sometime.
we put water chestnuts in our stir fry. He likes water
Oh.
chestnuts.
You should try that sometime.
Well, I will.
They're crunchy, aren't they?
Yep, it tastes very
Now
good.
that I'm actually recording.
For some reason, they're
Yeah.
pretty
This
moist.
time of year.
Oh,
They are moist.
I know,
water
right?
chestnuts. They're moist.
Well,
That must be why they got
Took me
their
a little
name
bit.
water chestnuts, because they're moist with
Took me a
water.
little bit to figure that out. Say hi, mommy.
Hi, honey. Why don't you
I
just
haven't had that
film his
to
little
your
recipe
soup.
and then we can maybe be done for
Yeah.
today.
Grandma's gotta say
you
hi.
could, if you wanted
Man,
to.
Grandma June, you gotta say hi to the camera.
Even beans.
All right, I'll
are
record his
in
recipe
your
and then
soup and-
we'll
Yeah.
call her quits. Great Grandma Rosa's soup.
I don't have soup in me. but
Amanda's
I'll take that
videotaping your
anytime.
recipe. Because if you lose that paper, we'll have it on film.
On tape. And just push the...
Right? To grandma, great grandma, and mom. Once upon a time, there was a little boy, and he liked to put tacks on his bulletin board. One day, he left a tack out on the floor. And there were some batteries on the floor, too. He liked to leave his books and card games out. The boy was walking from playing video games up in his room when he slipped and fell on the batteries. He fell into his card games. Then he fell on the tack and hit his head on the radio when it started to play, same as it ever was. It looked like he was dancing to music, but he was just trying to catch his balance. Then he tripped on his books and hit his foot on the fish bowl. The cat started chasing the fish. The boy fell outside and the bear started chasing him. He dove into his house and then he woke up. It was all a dream, he said. Then he lived happily ever after and the bear never chased him again. Rachel? It was written and acted out by Daniel Burrow.
Yay!
And
Oh, very nice. Wow. That's a good playwriting, man.
Boy.
He wants to be a movie.
You love Star Wars.
Oh my, you love Star Wars too, don't you? Yeah.
This is a picture that I made when I was having a sleepover at Rachel's house.
Oh, really?
Dan sounds pretty creative. That's her roommate. These are mountains. Here's an alien ship, and luckily that guy got shot at, and that was a blast that he was in. It exploded. That was the tank, and that's the alien. He's on it, and that is I forgot what that thing is. That I drew a long time ago. Well, that's a guy getting sucked up. And there's another alien. That guy, he's in the tank. And look at, that's all the stuff that's colored in is the stuff that is getting disabled. And all those aliens like, because all those,
Boy, there's a lot going on there.
because lots of the, because those are all of the lights that they're going to need to fix, like, so they're going to blow up. And that thing is shot up there, so that blew up.
Oh my.
That's tank. That's because it was trying to blow up that. And
Rachel's very interesting.
that's pretty much all.
Could talk forever, this one.
This kid can't talk forever.
I was just,
You were just printing, huh?
I was unscrambling some stuff. It was Noah's phone number. I was unscrambling it in words. And that was a tag on Jordan's shirt. And those were letters, so I scrambled it in words. I mean, in numbers. So, this is the thing that I think I drew at church.
Oh, really?
Because I was in the group service. Mama just drawing the pastor's telling stuff, which I understand what I'm drawing. Those are tanks. I would probably say that's the bad guys. Well, those are bad guy tanks. They're coming in. Those are the machine guns that hook
Oh
up
my.
those are shooting at the tank.
Oh, they're shooting.
That guy has a pistol and it's firing. It's mixed up with Star Wars and war. That's
Wars,
there's
huh?
barely any Star Wars. That's a turbo tank. That's the only Star Wars thing. That's oil. The oil spilled. All of those guys blew up. I mean, they're gonna. That is a bad guy boat. I mean, a good guy boat. It was coming in. It blew up. And there's
Oh my.
and there is, wait,
You're quite a drawer, aren't you?
good guy, good guy, good guy, good guy, good guy,
calm down.
good guy, good guy, and good guy, bad 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 guy.
Boy, there's a lot going on there.
And that's underwater, and that's the shore.
That's for
That's
sure.
And tank. Well, this is a drawing of the death.
See, hold on.
Do you
Hold on.
mean you can give her a piggy ride?
He lifted
It's Daniel giving Amanda a piggyback ride.
There it goes.
He did it. There you go. nose.
You're gonna break his
Isn't
back.
that crazy? He lifted me up. Oh!
Give him a few more years. It won't take
Let's
long.
crush him.